What's up, Speak family? Here with 12-year NBA vet Cuttino. If you leave me hanging, I swear, if you leave me hanging, I swear to God, I was going to stop the whole block.
I got you.
I was going to stop the whole block.
I got you back.
Okay, look, let me break this down for y'all at home. NBA champions, they are decided championships by duos. Again, I said it before break, but Magic, Kareem, cut to present tense. Giannis, Middleton, Steph Curry, Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, LeBron, Kyrie. So with 4 teams remaining, Kat, I'm thinking about it like this. Which duo is the best duo? You got LeBron-AD, you got Murray-Jokić, you have all these duos, so which is the best? Let's rank them in ascending order. Okay, at 4, I'm looking at Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo.
Okay.
Now, this is no slight on Jimmy Butler, obviously. I just don't know what I will consistently get from Bam Adebayo. That's why I have them at 4. At 3, Jayson, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Crazy enough, Jayson Tatum might be the most talented player or the second most talented player remaining on the list, but he doesn't bring it night in and night out. That's why I have that duo as my 3. At 2, Jokić and Jamal Murray.
Okay.
Now, the only reason they're not at 1 is because I haven't seen them do it at the highest level yet. You obviously know who's remaining at my 1 spot, LeBron James-Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
We've seen them win a title together in LA. We've seen them actually dismantle this duo. That's why at my 1 spot, I got LeBron and Anthony Davis. But, Kat, you were a part of a duo. You played against many duos. You played with other duos. Give me your list. Break it down for me.
Slick may not like this, but great minds think alike.
They do.
Between you and, let me go. There we go. So my 4, I'm gonna say my 4, it's the same exactly as yours.
Okay.
So I have Jimmy Butler and Bam.
Yep.
But, like you said, Bam to me, I just don't trust him just yet with this, Final 4 team. And then I got Jayson, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. Oof, they're dogs. But, like you said, I'm not really sure about Jayson Tatum when it comes to close games.
Who do you doubt more, Brown or Tatum?
I doubt Tatum's psyche in close games like this.
Okay.
Right? Because he's the 1 for 14, things like that. And then Jaylen Brown has to go talk to him to get him back up.
Got it.
Right? But then now we go to the Joker. The Joker I love to death. I love Joker and I love Murray. But they just don't have that experience just yet. And then I have to go with my guy, LeBron and Davis. They're the only ones with championships. So for me, the experience plus LeBron James, Slick. LeBron James.
Why am I catching strays?
You gotta go with LeBron James, the king, Anthony Davis.
I love it. You call him for Slick. Let's take it to Slick, Kat, as we head back to the desk. Well, firstly, I gotta let the viewers wait on what Slick has to say. Joy, where do you stand? Who is the top duo remaining in the NBA playoffs?
I'm shockingly going to say the exact same thing. I have to go with Brian AD because, as I like to say, I walk by sight and not by faith. I believe things when I see them when it comes to emerging teams. It's very fun to get excited about what Denver's doing, and Denver fans should absolutely gloat. And anyone who has anything to say about the bubble championship can be quiet now. Shh, everyone just relax. These teams were all legit. But I want to see them take the next step. Similarly with the Celtics. So I have to put LeBron and AD up there because they have obviously LeBron has the championships of experience, but AD also knows what it takes. And AD, to me, is just the absolute key to the playoffs. Like, what he has been able to do when he is out there and effective has been completely unstoppable. So I have to go with LeBron and AD.
Slick, it could be said, and I will say it on behalf of Denver faithful, that we're being real disrespectful to the 2-time MVP as of late, the Joker. It could be said we're being real disrespectful to a guy that dropped 50-plus points just 3 games ago. It could be said, we're being disrespectful to a Denver team that dismantled a Phoenix Suns team. I ain't gonna say it, but it could be said.
We're not talking about the teams, though.
We're not. We're talking about duos. We are talking about duos. Slick, who is your top duo remaining?
Not could be. Should be said. You're being disrespectful. Are we talking about reputations? Or are we talking about duos remaining in these playoffs right now?
These playoffs right now.
Based on how they've played. So, Kat's not gonna like this.
At all. At all.
Of those 8 players up there, who's the worst defensive player among the 8?
This is something else. Oh, in his 20th year? That's what you do?
I'm just asking a question.
Joker.
That's wrong. You know that's not true. You know that's not true. You know that's not true.
The Joker is the worst
stop
out of those 8 guys.
Oh, because now we're going back on reputation. Jokić?
Did you stop somebody?
I don't know. What did Ayton do in the last series?
Ayton isn't here either.
Yeah, at all.
Okay.
He home.
All right.
Can't
Ayton
cool.
wasn't playing in
To get the answer, Nikola Jokić and Jamal Murray. I'm surprised that you're taking shots at Jokić because I figured the reason that duo would be downgraded was because Jamal Murray doesn't have the same rep that all those guys up there have. But Jamal Murray was a plus. What he's not given credit for is how good he is defensively, how good he is as a two-way player, and that he's right back to bubble Murray. We were waiting to see that coming back from injury in terms of what he's doing. So if we're talking about how two guys are playing right now, other than that 10-point game in which he was still a plus, he was a plus in every game in that Phoenix series, win or lose. I don't know how you can look at any other duo, and I can pick out whether it's Anthony Davis or it's Jayson Tatum or it's Bam Adebayo. I can look at all of those duos and say they had down games. Between certainly Nikola Jokić did not have a single down game
But
in these playoffs.
let me counter and say this, though. Of all those duos, LeBron James would be the best second player. Bam Adebayo, Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown. LeBron James would be the best second player. He's still averaging 23, 10, and 5. It's just that he's LeBron James that we're thinking to ourselves, oh, 23, 10, and 5. I mean, LeBron's not that impactful. He still gave you 39 and 9, if I'm not mistaken, in a closeout game against the Warriors got-to-have-it game. So if Anthony Davis is right below the Joker as it pertains to this playoffs, right? Anthony, you got the Joker. He's clearly the best player still remaining in the playoffs. But then Anthony Davis was right below that. LeBron James is the best number 2 of those duos, Lit. You say, LeBron ain't giving you a 9-point game with all due respect. LeBron is not ever giving you a 9-point
That's a 20-year
game.
That's 24, 10, 5 in his sleep and 20 years in playing.
Jaylen Brown's giving you the exact same thing. I mean, if we're not discounting age, the fact that he's
Jaylen Brown. He's not controlling the game like LeBron James.
And the intangibles matter.
Thank you.
Right? But Jamal Murray is right there too. I don't see a great separation. You want to put LeBron first? I don't have a problem with that.
Or should you?
But the separation from him to what Jaylen Brown is doing as a number 2 or that Jamal Murray is doing as a number 2 is not this. It's not extreme. There's a lot of reasons why I think that LeBron James deserves the biggest credit for where they are collectively because what he does as far as intangibles are concerned. But in terms of, we're just talking about production as the number 2, if I take into account the invisibility that LeBron James is defensively, and I weigh that against what he's doing offensively, there's not a great separation in the number 2.
6'8".
Well, if there's not a great separation, then I don't think that there's any disrespect
to Jamal Murray.
And defaulting to LeBron over Jamal Murray.
Okay, well then that's fine. But Jokić has been better than Anthony Davis.
Who's the best player in the postseason?
Steals and blocks. Steals and blocks. Murray, LeBron James. Who has more steals?
Oh, come on. Whose role? Who's playing big? He's playing the 4. You want to? Wait, seriously?
Here we go.
Here we go. I'm taking us to break. I'm taking us to break. All right, when we return.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.